Manhattan, New York. An IT engineer earns $250,000 a year, 300 million won, exactly 4 times what he made back home in the countryside. 4 times the income should mean 4 times the savings. This month, his balance is the same as it was then: 0. Earn more, keep more. The oldest promise any city makes. But some cities drain the balance faster as the paycheck grows. 1 in 3 urban earners above 200 million won runs out before the next deposit. The problem isn't income, it's the path the money takes. There's a word for them: Henry. High earner, not rich yet. Top income, no accumulated wealth. Manhattan, London City, Seoul, Gangnam. The same profile appearing in every high-cost city. They all ask the same question: why do I earn this much and keep nothing? The standard answer arrives quickly: overspending, lack of discipline, impulse purchases. But many of them cut restaurants, canceled trips, walked past the designer stores. The account still emptied. This isn't individual failure. Something else is at work. Cities charge a toll at every station, every alley, every commute. No invoice arrives, no billing notice, but every month, precisely, it comes out of the account. Understand this structure, and you understand why earning more still leaves nothing behind. The force operates on 3 levels simultaneously: housing, movement, dignity. 1 invisible toll gate on each. Stack all 3, and you have a structure where no income converts to surplus. First toll: housing. London's private renters hand over 41.6% of their salary in rent. Confirmed by the UK Office for National Statistics, 2024. A monthly salary of 6 million won means 2.5 million vanishes before anything else. Rent rises faster than income. The more you earn, the heavier the location premium gets. Compare. Berlin, 27.2%. Vienna, 22%. Same continent, different outcomes. Vienna isn't cheaper because its residents are more careful. It's cheaper because public housing keeps market prices from climbing. The gap between London and Vienna isn't personal. It's the design the city chose. Second toll: movement. Seoul's average commuter spends 72.6 minutes a day in transit. Annualized, 303 hours. At 8 hours a day, that's 38 working days vanished on the road. None of it appears on the pay stub, but every year a full month of labor goes to the commute first. The cost of movement doesn't stop at time. Commuting 120 minutes or more raises depression risk by 1.31 times, anxiety by 1.89 times, compared to those under 30 minutes. Fatigue breaks judgment. The exhausted person orders delivery more often, clicks purchase more easily. The toll is charged in hours. It comes back as money. Third toll: dignity. More precisely, the cost of not appearing to fall behind. The clothes that keep the job, the dinners that keep the relationship, the purchases that maintain belonging. No invoice for any of it, no billing notice. So it runs the longest, the quietest, and empties the most. In the UK, buy now, pay later users tripled in 4 years. Their top spending category? Clothing and gifts, not survival. A social entrance fee, the price of appearing present in the city. US credit card balances have already surpassed their pre-pandemic peak. Not a spending explosion, a signal that debt has become the buffer keeping lifestyles intact. Pass through all 3 layers, nothing remains. 36% of American urban adults cannot cover a $400 unexpected expense in cash. A dental bill, a car repair. 1 in 3 can't handle it alone. In Korea, 65% of households carrying financial debt say repayment is burdensome. Different economies, different wages, different safety nets. The same result: urban cash flow vulnerability that no country escapes. Run the numbers. A small-town worker earning 3 million won a month. Rent, 500,000. Transport, 100,000. Food, 600,000. Surplus, roughly 1.8 million won. Same role. Move to central Seoul. Salary doubles. 6 million won comes in. How much is left? Added up. Rent, 1.8 million won. More transport, more dining, clothes, work events. Left over at best, 300,000 won. 100% more income. 1/6 the surplus. Where did the difference come from? Personal spending habits? Or the structure the city laid beneath you? The solution isn't the obvious one. Fix your spending habits. It's not about tracking expenses and cutting coffee. It's understanding how the 3 toll layers operate and choosing to structurally reduce their size. Saving is walking a little slower past the toll gate. Restructuring is finding the road that bypasses it. First, change not how you choose a home, but how often you purchase an expensive location. The person buying premium access every day and the person buying it only when needed end up with different balances. If your job allows remote work, the number of commute days rewrites the housing equation. Second, stop saving what's left. Start removing a portion before it enters the spending zone. People follow defaults over willpower. In the US, workers who set up automatic transfers of their pay increases raised their savings rate from 3.5% to 13.6% over 40 months. They didn't resist more. They built a structure that moved money out first. Third, don't build more willpower. Reduce what you're exposed to. When London's Transport Authority restricted certain food advertisements on public transit, household purchases of those items fell by roughly 7%. The price didn't change. What you see often, you buy often. Cut the environment first, before willpower even gets involved. All 3 share the same logic. Not willpower, structure. The city builds its toll through structure. The individual changes its size the same way. This isn't a mindset problem. It's a design problem. There are things you take for granted. I have to live in this city. I have to be in this neighborhood. I have to spend at least this much to maintain what I have. Were those really your choices? Or the defaults the city quietly installed? The problem isn't how much you earn. It's what stands at every crossing where your money flows. Earning 4 times as much and landing at 0, that's not a failure of will. It's the number of toll gates on your daily path. What emptied your account today? Your spending? Or the tolls the city laid down first?